DJ's Boo Breakfast.
Good morning, Manaka! Welcome to the DJ's Boo Breakfast! Welcome, 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 welcome!
Let's talk about your character. You play such a powerful character, you know, and sometimes it's almost like that character drowns out who you really are as Manaka Ranaka.
Yeah.
How do you handle that?
It's very difficult, but at times, you know, I mean, look, it comes with the job. You know, you have to handle all these things. But it's, you know, the difficulty of it is that people don't know that so much has been stolen from Manaka. You know, to not even stolen, taken from Manaka. You know, to become Lucy, you know, I am that tomboy, I am that ghetto girl, you know, who's not even shy about it. And so those elements, you know, have been added to Lucy. And so therefore, when I now walk out in the streets and I become ghetto, people are like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've never, people have dubbed me as the ghetto coconut girl, and look, you can drop the coconut any day because I am not about that life, you know. I'm not trying to be a race that I'm not. And then they go and they say, you are too ghetto. Why should we be ashamed of coming from the ghetto?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And speaking the languages that are spoken in the ghetto. That's a place, there's mansions in the ghetto.
Yeah, go like
exactly, you know. So much again, I understand Uguti. But getting back to the question.
Because we're trying to get the generations thing out of the way and then get into Manaka.
It really consumes you. So if you're an actress and you're on a show like that and you get consumed and you don't know how to get out, you're in trouble.
How close is Ulona Ulusi to Manaka? I know you bakbuza your question.
Yeah. Extremely close. The only difference is that I don't do Ben 10s anymore.
Wow.
Okay. The only difference is that I'm not a thug. You know what I mean? But I am just as ghetto as Lucy is.
Yeah.
So I think that me, being umntwana sekasi, chira sekasi, bringing that flavor onto the show, made even abantu abadala proud, because I don't understand who would go out there and like Lucy. Lucy is a mean person, but I think through that pride, hey, finally, go generations or whatever. You know, and I'm assuming she loves Lucy more than she loves me. You know?
Of course. And you understand that.
Yes, definitely. And then they will tell me about or you know, or whatever the case may have been. They're like glorifying that thuggery. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I guess it's through the pride of, you know, ubukasi.
Identifying.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know, you've lived in the suburbs as well, so you can identify Abangapa.
Yes.
And I think that's why the character is so successful.
Yes. Thank you for that. I mean, I speak very well. I've been told that by even white people. You know what I mean? But it's not something I glorify. I glorify where I come from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I have to change my accent right now, no. Things like that. But I have to thank my parents though, because they were not off that mentality as well. Yeah, but if you understand. But we just lived, man. We lived, and everywhere we lived, we gelled. And the last place we moved to was Ekurhuleni, and sure, what a nice getaway. I was like, dude, I'm Zwanne North.
Yeah.
I'm Zwanne North, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody is here. And I'm that girl Otanda that time out, you know what I mean? Like, yes, exactly. You know, I'm very different from my sisters.
But I wanted to ask how Dineo's reality show and the Ranakas on TV, how do you think that has exposed Manaka Ranaka?
It has exposed the fail pop in me. Mina guys.
The fail pop in me.
Yeah. Angithandi kama. Sometimes ngiyawuthanda amanzi.
Ufanele umuntu usebenza la, sure.
You know what I mean? And we are having a crisis when usafuna ukugeza twice a day. I mean, come on, guys. I mean, otlo ikarapa khotlogele skin za hao. Magna my day off. I mean, like, and then most of the time, that's when those cameras will arrive. You know what I mean? When I'm not working, when I'm not going to Generations, and then they'll come. Angara plashi, angara geza mazinho. You can name all these things that like I find comfort in. I'm sorry to say, it's gonna sound weird, but I'm not a weird person. I find comfort in what I'm going to end up in or as when I'm dead.